Crystal Neith, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your December 12th, 2019 daily tarot reading. This is also a full moon in Gemini reading. I wasn't with you all for the new moon that we had in Sagittarius on the 26th of November because I was still in the hospital delivering my daughter. Well, I had already delivered her, but I was still in the hospital, of course. So today we will have this full moon in Gemini, like I said, December 12th, 2019, and it comes in at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so if you live on the West Coast, you will actually experience this full moon on the 11th versus the 12th, of course. Either way it goes, the full moon energy, you always feel it 3 days before, 3 days after. Even some people feel it up to a week before, a week after. I've definitely felt the intensity of this full moon due to me being a Sagittarius. Gemini is my polar opposite. So whenever you have a full moon in your opposite sign, I just feel like you can relate to it, feel it a bit more. Everyone is going to be feeling this energy. Gemini and the full moon is all about duality and trickiness and fun and looking at things from a very observative but also kind of childish, light point of view. Gemini wants to keep things talkative and communicative and light. Gemini doesn't want anything too heavy because it's not a heavy zodiac sign. It has to deal with getting communication out there for everyone. And also, but with this energy of Gemini, it will question your other self. We all have this duality within ourselves, whether you want to look at it as the sun sign versus the moon sign, or you want to look at it as I am a Gemini sun person or a Gemini moon person, so I understand the difference of being one way and being a total opposite way. So I do feel that parts of this full moon will call you to actually pay attention to your dark side, or pay attention to the other personality type within you that maybe doesn't get as much attention. Whether you look at that as the hurt child, or you look at that as the subconscious mind, or what you try to hide or dig deep down inside, this Gemini moon will have you talking about it, thinking about it, because Gemini is all about whatever you're talking about, thinking about, communicating on, watching on TV, things like that. Now, with this full moon, of course, full moons bring a period of something coming to a head, a culmination period. If you've been having issues within your relationships, okay, you will also see that come to a head. But also the very strong relationships will be able to see themselves through, because this full moon has a lot to do with our love life. It has a lot to do with our optimism, but it also has a lot to do with the things in life that make us feel suppressed or even depressed. So you have to be careful. My best advice to you is be flexible. Gemini is a mutable energy. Mutable means that it's flexible and that it can adapt to any situation. Gemini energy can live in China or it can live in America. It will figure out its way no matter where it is. So we have to embody this full moon energy of Gemini to help us through this day. Look at the other side of the coin, the other side of life. Pay attention to how we're reacting. You don't want to give things too much power. You don't want to give things a power struggle with this full moon. You want to be light. You want to manifest things like, sorry for the interruption, you all. I was saying you want to manifest or incorporate things like good communication, how you speak, how you come across, staying away from things like gossip and hearsay. All of those things are lower vibrational Gemini. Now, of course, within this full moon energy, we do have a lot that deals with our love life. And I kind of spoke about that a little bit before. But regardless, anytime a full moon is here, whatever is dying or ending, let it die. Whatever is coming to a conclusion or anything like that, just let it be. The energy can be very intense. Some people, they can just roll right with the punches. Other people, they feel it more intensely. I like full moons, okay? I always finally get some type of clarity about whatever was going on that week prior or even weeks prior, okay? So I'm sending you nothing but the best energy for the full moon. Now let's get into the cards. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Three of Coins in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Coins. So we've had the Six of Coins a lot. This is that charity energy. This is that giving energy. Whenever we think of the moon, we do think of the energy of Cancer, which is very selfless and giving and helpful. So I'm not going to necessarily break down each one of these cards, but I'm going to explain what I feel. So whenever the Five of Cups is present, if you go into looking at what you don't have, the money your family does not have, the debt that you're in, the death that you dealt with, family issues, depression, PTSD, all of these issues, the Five of Cups upright is saying that this full moon is very blunt. Either you're depressed or you're grateful and happy for life and family. Because if you, anything else will just confuse you. We have the Hangman here, which is Neptune energy. I love Neptune. I love Pisces, but God, can it really fuck with your mind? I'm sorry to curse, but it will. It will have you tripping. Okay. And what I mean by that is creating issues that don't even exist, hallucinating, coming up with conclusions, thinking that people are talking about you and they're really not. In a positive way, it can make you very charitable, selfless, helpful. So whatever it is, the Hangman says, you know, you might be in limbo about some things in life. You don't have all the answers. You don't know what's going to be of 2020, but at least have a positive perspective to say, I am unclear of the unknown in the future, but I am positive that it will be something that brings me my heart's desires. I am willing to let go and sacrifice the things that no longer are good for my energy, because I understand that old parts of myself are dying off, including coming out of this energy of depression into this energy of self and life fulfillment, okay, with the Ten of Cups. Now, the Three of Coins is saying that the teamwork won't be all there. Okay, everything is not complete or whole with this full moon, but it is bringing everything to a head. So today you might not have the teamwork that you really want. Yes, it can be some delays in travel. You can see people's emotions in an uproar today. The Chariot is saying, slow down. Take your time. If you are traveling today, you probably will have some delays. It's okay. Call a family member. Speak to someone who makes you feel happy. The Ten of Cups is an energy that is so blessed. It is so happy. It really, it doesn't, nothing can really touch this energy when it's present. Even the Five of Cups, you know, this is the person at the party over in the corner talking about everybody. And this is the person who's in the middle of the dance floor who everyone is cheering on. Which one are you going to be? Let go of anything that's not healthy. Anybody in your life who you can't confide in and that doesn't work with you as a team. Maybe it's not meant for them to come into your year of 2020, or at least evaluate the energy that they're bringing with this full moon. Now, whenever the Six of Coins is here, you're going to give something. It's a charitable day. It's a day to where you have to give what you can, not more than what you have. It is also a day to where you will be blessed, even if it doesn't look like I'm getting the payout right now. If someone asks for a favor, I would just go ahead and do it. Once again, I said, give what you can, not all that you have. So you still is balance. You know, don't give too much to where you don't have any left for yourself. Yeah, I think the day might start off a bit slow. I think some things might come up with miscommunication and or some type of third party coming in, throwing things off, delays in travel. But ultimately, by the end of the day, you'll be able to look at all the things that you are so blessed to have and that you're grateful for. This Gemini moon is actually giving us something. You know, I look at this as Mercury giving us something, pushing something forward for us, making communication easier, making it easier for us to communicate with ourselves. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. So this kind of just washes that energy away. I love it. So I hope this helped in some way. You all, if you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. I don't know why, but this amethyst is here. So if you don't have any amethyst, you might want to get some of this today. It could possibly help you. Angelite has been my stone since November. I've really been rocking with, and it's great with the throat chakra. And of course, Mercury, this full moon is in Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini. So it's this energy of communication, healthy dialogue. Speak life and light over your life, not drama, not negativity, and not gossip. Love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.